Here we are, episode 2, week 9. We're All This Left podcast, your weekly official, unofficial podcast for the league. Unsullied by sponsorship for 2 weeks so far. So if anybody wants to get on board early,
Forks Mobile Wash.
yep, Forks. You need your stuff. Hey, don't bring it up. He's got to pay for that. If be giving him free advertising.
That's a good point.
We got a promotion on the team this week. Mike Vanetta, your first guest from episode 1, is now co-host. We figured we needed a little extra jam there. So welcome to the team, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome back, I guess I should say. Our actual guest for week 2, TLeigh. You might know him from Team Anonymous. 2-6 is the record right now. Yeah. But we got more points than Wentz. So I mean, paid $21 for Baker Mayfield in the draft.
We'll pick apart some of those numbers.
A little look. There's a couple other things that weren't quite as up to par, but thought we'd do a little weekly recap now as we can see the standings here. Mike, still on top. How's it feeling? Life look good over there, huh?
Number one, I would love to get a little bit of breathing room if somebody could score more than 80 points when they play Derek Wentz.
Yeah, that's 916 points. He's got less than me and Trav. Unbelievable.
He's got less than a lot of people.
Unbelievable. Hey, how many teams make the playoffs? I don't even remember. 6?
6.
Oh boy, yeah. It's who got 5? Wang's got 5 straight wins, by the way. They just keeps coming.
Started 0-3 and just can't be stopped.
Keeps coming. Clausen struggling. Not a lot of quarterbacks over there for that guy.
It's bleak down there.
But yeah, we got to talk about Mike's asleep win, walk-off interception with 14 seconds left or whatever it was. Group text is blowing up. Mike's out cold.
Out cold. The thing dreams are made of, or maybe nightmares, I guess, depending on who you are. But yeah, I mean, I shut her down like probably 5 to 7 minutes left in the fourth because it was a miracle. But
wow.
Your heart is pure. Dreams come true.
It's another part over here. Biggest blowout of the week seems to be Nate over Anonymous here. I don't know if Trav saw that.
I mean, 110.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Hard to argue.
Beat 4 teams.
That's a good point. Just not the important one, really.
I will say it was a tough week though. I'm not sure how everybody else was feeling, but I think Jordan, you sent the gif of looking for players in free agent.
It was a little thin out
brutal.
there.
I think everybody was out or on bye or fucking off somewhere else, but not scoring points for my team, unfortunately.
It was a tough bye week for a lot of people. I had all kinds of people in all different leagues that were gone. And this league is I don't even know if thin's the correct word to describe waivers. There's
anemic.
Sometimes I'm looking like there's gotta be somebody to pick up. I just stare at him. I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? We did have a couple major waiver. Let me go over here. Trav with a big, what was it? $29? Is that what it was for Geno Smith?
Snipe Geno. I think I originally had LA defense at $10.
Nope.
And I rolled it back. Like, I'm not sure anybody's building or bidding on defenses. Seems like it's been the case most of the year. I've got some defensive numbers in a calculator over here on the side, but yeah, you know what? Nakua sniped me. I sniped him. Call it a wash.
Yeah, Gary went 25. I bet he thought he was getting them. I said,
that's called desperation. $29 for Geno Smith.
What did I pay last week for freaking Dalton? 30.
Yeah.
But I was just spending money I knew I wasn't going to use anyways.
Well, I think,
I think Dalton got me 3 points, by the way. So.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, if you scroll down a little bit, how much did I pay for
Pittsburgh 3? A lot of defenses, Trev.
I may have just added them actually off of I think Mike had made a comment. It shows some transaction numbers, but I picked somebody off the floor last week to score me 0.4 instead of 0, and it's like it's rock bottom over here right now. It's tough. Tough sledding.
Was it Nick Chubb?
I picked up Chubb and some other bum I had honestly never even heard of.
There might be a segment at the end of the show that's gonna somewhat involve some of that. So
All right. Well, we
I'm
can
pretty excited.
won't
But
spoil
hey,
it all.
everybody's here. Everybody's alive. No, I should say. Can we limit? I mean, is Clausen done yet? I wonder what. I wonder what last place team's record was that made the playoffs last year. Probably not done.
It's hard to say. I mean, we've
I went
still
on that run where I
got
won like
5 weeks left.
eight straight or something, didn't I?
Yeah.
Made the playoffs or 6 straight or something.
Well, and with how bunched up we are in the middle, I mean, 5 and 7 might make the playoffs with a decent tiebreaker or two. I guess it's not
Yeah, I suppose.
inconceivable.
Quick stat correction. It was Justice Hill last week,
Oh,
and it was point two, not point four.
ooh.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
Does he play for the Ravens? I don't even know who the fuck he plays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 1 carry, 2 yards.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Real contributor.
Yeah.
yeah, hey,
That'd be like 5% of Wentz's total points.
what is this? We can't just hate on Wentz the whole show.
He gets a few shots. All
I'm gonna have
right.
to have a shoot a second episode a week. It's the Wentz show. Guy's trying to act like he's only watched for 2 minutes. Huh? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, he won't even hear us then.
I mean, that's the last part I got is matchups for this week. Couple big ones. If you look at the records wise, Nate 5-3 versus Bancroft 4-4. That's a biggie.
That is.
Can really swing some things there. And then me 3-5 versus 5-3, 5-game winning streak. Brendan Wing get me to 4-5. Big swing of things. Some of you guys are playing bums this week.
Yeah.
Is Clausen's lineup set at 92 points, or is he yet?
No, I don't think he's got it set. Let's take a look. He's got some quarterback problems. So maybe he did. He got McCarthy in there.
Yeah, he put.
He doesn't
JJ
have a
in.
second quarterback though.
Hmm.
Carson's out. Rattler got benched.
Something called Calvin Austin III is his.
You don't know
superflex.
Alec Amanor?
I've got his jersey.
Alec. That's is that a real guy, huh? That's it's not a good roster. The auto draft really did him in. All right, Trav,
Cautionary tale.
let's go to Trav. How you feeling on the season? What are your thoughts? What are your emotions?
Yeah, I mean, I hate fantasy football. That's the
Okay.
thesis
Yep.
statement.
Yep.
Injuries plagued.
Yep.
We'll get into a few other numbers here. I just ran a couple on my end. It turns out it's a bit of a crapshoot,
Yep.
and I know, I get my one Wentz cheap shot as well. I know he's a genius when it comes to fantasy football, but when the points against are almost, what am I at? 206 less points scored against you.
Yep.
I can't play defense.
But
What I can do is pick the best defense every week.
oh,
I can illustrate in further demonstration, but yeah, it sucks when you're dealt a bad hand, and I've got a top three segment I'd like to illustrate as well. That there
I
are
like
some
that.
good teams. There's some very well drafted teams, and then there's
Yes.
just some lucky teams.
Oh,
And there's some unlucky teams, and I'll place myself in that category.
I mean, sometimes you just draft a team and they just take off. Like I would say, getting Jonathan Taylor. I don't know how you're losing games if you got him, but somebody in this league is some found and ways to lose some games with him. But Josh Allen would be another one that seems to keep racking up points over there. 7-1.
Oh,
Trav, you want to
he's
share your
been-
screen or what do you want to do?
Sure, yeah. It's a lot of numbers. Everybody's favorite spreadsheets.
Yeah, love.
At the end of the day, when you review all the numbers, there's no direct correlation. There's
Yep.
no silver bullet. But I did find them interesting, kind of going through them. So let me
Should be able to share.
share here. I'll maybe zoom in a little bit
Is
as
this why
well.
Mike's got a chalkboard behind him to run some numbers?
Yeah, we're in the lab over here. What do you think? 7-1 happens by accident?
Hey, you're the expert.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see a spreadsheet?
Yep.
All right. So what I did was I took everybody drafted above $20. That was kind of my threshold. That
Yep.
was
Yep.
kind of the benchmark. Mapped out their points, divided it out, points per dollar.
Ooh.
Points per dollar spent.
I like it.
I've got my 3 to 4, 2 to 3, 1 to 2, and then anything less than that. So top of the board, Bo Nix, 21 bucks, 166. I know
Good
you had
value.
alluded to Baker coming in at 21 for 142. Some nice returns. And again, kind of spread out. I know you had mentioned Jonathan Taylor as well.
Oof.
$35, that's a hell of a pick.
Yep.
Mm.
Um, Middle of the pack, I think that I mean the numbers when you start getting in your separating tenths of points, it's not as
No.
illustrative when it comes to an auction draft. A lot of trades kind of in that. It seems like a lot of trades with Nate. I haven't gone back and actually looked, but he's got some. He's putting some work for sure. Um, Flipping these around real quick. There are some interesting ones here. Bottom of the
Jesus, come
pile,
on.
Joe
He's hurt.
Burrow,
He's hurt.
43
Wow.
bucks.
He's hurt.
That's
He's
what you
hurt. Come
call
on, guys. He's
idiots.
hurt.
I mean, similarly, I spent 30 on Brock Bowers.
Yeah, wait a second.
That's just
That's
not
another. He
good
got hurt
logic.
though too, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been hurt. So this
Well, they're all
doesn't
hurt.
calculate
Now,
any injuries.
Neighbors is hurt too. CD Lamb's been
Yep.
hurt a bunch.
CD's hurt. Evans hurt.
Brian Thomas
T-Mac
is not hurt.
Ooh, he's just a freaking bum this year.
McLaurin's been hurt off and on. Um,
How about Derrick Henry down there? That's an interesting one too.
Justin Jefferson, but I
we
guess
look
he's
at
quarterback
top dollar
related.
spent here. This is kind of an interesting one. If we look at just who spent the most money, um, Jamar, decent value. I mean, not a ton of,
Yeah.
out of that top like $40-50 spent, not a lot of no dark greens.
My biggest takeaway is how the hell is Medi 4-4? This team's just fucking loaded.
Well,
Fantasy sucks, I guess, is probably the explanation.
No,
Again,
hit the nail on the head.
no direct correlation though. I mean, when you
No.
kind of break out the numbers and who drafted, I'll flip it real quick here over to the bargain bin.
Oh,
I looked at the top 75 players,
Daniel
$5 or
Jones.
less. And in parentheses, we have just win total, so you can kind of get an idea. But
Oh.
at points per dollar, again, I think there were some nice snags. And again, lucky, not lucky. I mean, Daniel Jones for $1. I mean,
Oof. It's a hell of a steal.
who predicted that, right? I mean, that's just
Right.
I'm a little
Um,
confused. I don't see any of my team on there.
yeah.
What's confusing about that?
Did you forget to put those on there?
We got some nice
Must be
snags. I
a,
think
must be a filter on there.
Mike's got 3 on here. You know what, Jordan? To that point, my team is not listed as well. So,
A lot of the guys who don't have any wins are not on there.
yeah, I know, isn't that so? So maybe there is more of a correlation than I would have.
Yeah, you might have unlocked something here. This is where leagues are won and lost, maybe.
Clicking over this is just a number spew, but just bear with me. I'm gonna zoom in just a touch here, and we kind of go through them just real quick. But looking at, I have the total wins for every team. This is through week 8. I didn't recalculate this morning with this week's moves. That being said, players selected in that $20 first tab. Again, you can kind of see auto draft hit. Goss and I, Kloss as well, and obviously he was on auto draft if I recall.
Yep.
But the top 6 spending their money, and maybe if you look at actual dollars spent, again, I think
This feels like a lot of work for you to justify being 2-6.
it's fair. And when I was done with this, I thought, you know what? Damn it, I need to win out or give up. So those are my options. Points per dollar player, that's not as big. So real quick here, I know we alluded to it at the top of this. Points
Yep.
for. we look
Eddie.
at those kind of total wins. Yeah, I mean 4, 5, 6, 7 wins, you're scoring points. Oh, not filter. Let's look at let's go to points against myself. Again, brutal. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure last year, same case. Nobody's crying, but you do have to look at you
That's
know,
why Meddy's 4-4 right there.
people, at the
Oh
bottom
my.
here,
Mm.
Yeah.
only 800. That's
Mm.
I don't know. It's a tough pill to swallow for some of us at the top of the list. Net differential, kind of same thing.
I don't think it means that much.
No, clearly. Jordan, you've been at a lot of tight ones.
Yeah,
You're at
we're grinding. We're
12
grinding.
points.
Well, I drafted 5 quarterbacks. I got one left.
That's fair. Uh, wins per move. There's some numbers here. Basically, it's the amount of energy spent, and Mike can attest to just drafting a solid team and having a solid team and not needing to make a bunch of moves. So interesting numbers. Again,
Didn't Mike go
turns
to
out you
bed
score a
before the
lot of
draft was
points, you
over?
win. Yeah. Um,
I got most of the way through it.
Or was that the other draft? I don't remember.
and then just real quick peek at defense. If we look at first, I'll just highlight the bottom is the highest defense scoring over the first 8 weeks of the 14-week season, 5 of which one of us selected those. I had weeks 1 and 8. Goss had 6 with the Rams, 4 the Lions went to auto draft, and had the Vikings with Shadur and Jordan. You had the Lions, right? I believe. Yes, 19 points.
Hmm.
Interesting point though, and I know you can do this for bench players, but this is just focused on defense specifically. Again, you look at like week 1, Goss loses by 2, his defense scores -3.
Mm.
So I
Hmm.
mean, there's some bad beats. Mike, you know it as well as anybody. Last week, uh, you win by 2, your opposing defense scored -2. I mean, that's a
I
tough pill
mean,
to swallow.
Meddy did start the Carolina defense. I
Well,
mean,
there's that.
if he started like Denver's defense and somehow they got -2, I might be able to get on board there. But why in the hell wasn't it like against Buffalo too? I don't even remember.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
was.
was.
It
Why
was.
would
And
you
then
start
Buffalo dropped a
Carolina's
40
defense against
piece.
Buffalo? I don't understand.
Josh Allen over here dropping a 40 piece on him too. So it's just double whammies all day for him.
Like of all the defenses you get to pick from, I mean, it just seems like a weird one to go with.
And again, I think look at defensive averages. There's just no correlation to standings. I have them averaging 11.3 a week, 2 wins. Um, Less than half of that, calibrate, 4 wins, middle of the pack, 4 points a week. So I'll circle back, come full circle. It's a crapshoot. The numbers don't make sense. They're fun to look at. They're fun to review mid-season, game pass mid-season. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this out as the season goes because my team's terrible and I'll be out of it. So it'll give me something to do, but maybe something to take a peek back before next year's draft.
Oh, anything to justify your time, right? You know?
I got one more real quick.
Yes.
Let me share this. This is more of just a shout out.
Yep.
Shout out
You got a sponsor for this segment?
sponsored by Rum and Coke and a Gopher Cup.
Yuma.
So if we look at just in going through the numbers, a couple observations. And I changed that tab. Bear with me. Pause, please. Go for week
Mike's team.
5.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So I put together just the top 3 scoring team weeks, including bench performances.
Okay.
Dilfer coming in 3rd with 229.42 week 5. I mean, just look at that lineup. It's healthy.
What the
And there's a
hell?
lot of points.
Robust.
It's robust.
I must be second here.
Coming second, Shadur, week 6. We're looking at zoom out just a touch here. Week 6, 237-36. I
What
mean,
the shit?
scores 177, leaves 60 on the bench.
How is that
I'm not
possible?
sure. I'm not sure I scored 60 that week. So
Yes.
that's and then maybe not all that surprising. The top scoring team, complete team through 8 weeks, it's Shadur again, week 7.
Yeah.
192 scored with almost 50 on the bench. So I
So,
don't know. I'm doing something wrong. You guys are doing something right. I applaud the efforts. Well
so Meddy's
done.
4-4, isn't he?
Is that what he
Yeah.
is? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Well,
don't score a lot of points, or don't score too many points.
Yep. Got to score the right amount of points.
Right amount of points. Spread them out equally, like Derek says.
Yep, exactly. Can't blow your wad all at one time.
All right. Recurring segment. Mike's group text of the week. Let me do a little share here.
Yep, this is pretty apropos of our guest this evening as well. I think it worked out pretty well for that, but it stands on its own merit as well.
See it?
So yeah, it started out with Wentz lamenting his team's performance, saying probably not going to break 80. I should just read a book. Followed by Travis so helpfully sending him the link for Fantasy Footballs for Dummies.
Vice from the last place.
It got me. It got me. The best part is I saw the preview on my phone and they had the link was so long I couldn't see what it was. So I clicked on it, I opened it up, and I got a good,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
good giggle out of that one.
I didn't verify if that's an actual book. Suppose it probably is. Maybe I should buy it. So
Yeah, I would assume it is. That got an audible laugh out of me, Trav. That was well done.
Boy, good one.
1 in 40 text is worth reading.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a bad, not a bad hit, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
we needed like an actual award for that every week or something.
Yep.
I guess you get to come on the pod. That's your award.
There you go.
All right, new segment alert. We're going to call this fraud or frisky, where I'm going to bring up, I'm going to use pictures, but it's obviously something I can just say too, but pictures give a little visual. I'm going to bring up something, something we can talk about that you guys will rate either as a fraud or frisky with a little context. Number 1, the Green Bay Packers, 3-5 off a win. It's hanging around 8th place.
I mean, if I'm going first,
Fraud or frisky?
I'm sorry, that's a fraud for me.
What?
I don't see it.
Wow.
I don't think
You don't think they're gonna make the playoffs, huh?
I mean, is that the litmus test here? I mean, I think you got
anybody you get in the
many...
playoffs, you can win it.
I mean, at that point, you're just riding Sam Darnold. I mean, is that your hope?
Oh, you got Sam Darnold. We can't win nothing. Huh?
I don't see it. I think you're pretty busted up. I think Drake London's hurt. I think Devontae's old.
Bullshit.
Fraud.
Trev?
Yeah, I'm going to echo the fraud sentiment. I'm looking at the current projections for the league, and they've got you at 4-10. So a solid 1-5 finish.
4-10.
Coming in 10th, missing the playoffs, I believe, for a second year running.
No, I made the playoffs. I won the playoffs last year.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I always forget that too, though. So no worries.
Is it a quick segue? Is there not an easy way, Yahoo, to actually go back and look at previous seasons?
You have to like click on the managers, and you can click on your own profile, and it'll show you your history, and then you can click on each league year from like last year's league, and you can see all that. But there's no way like in the league. That makes sense.
Yeah,
you can look at your profile each year you've played from your profile, and you can look at past years.
Yeah, again, I mean, you're at a power ranking of 9. Projected finish 4-10. It's fraud. Selling.
All right. Well, hey, some bullshit, but fraud or frisky number 2 starts off with, first off, name that player. No chance. No chance either you two know who that is.
Is this? Hang on now. Is this an actual NFL player? Because
this is somebody starting on somebody's fantasy roster this week.
No way. This guy looks like a B- porn star in a football parody.
It's a fraud or frisky. Another clue, somebody used some waiver money this week on him.
What?
No, maybe not. I can't remember.
I mean, I've got less than nothing on this, Trav. It's all you.
I mean, I Googled their depth chart. Is it Tyler Show or
Tyler
Shaw?
Shuck.
Shuck.
I
Tyler
think it's
Okay.
Shuck.
pronounced Shuck.
No,
Oh my
never would have.
gosh.
Yeah.
Starting quarterback for your New Orleans Saints and
Oh
Gary
God.
Molk's fantasy football team.
Who?
Fraud or frisky, he's going to be any good. Go ahead, Mike. What do you got for Tyler Shuck?
Where'd this guy go to school? St. Mary's?
Louisville. I think he
Louisville.
transferred like 4 times.
Really? Oh my
I think he
gosh.
played at Oregon and he played at Texas Tech and then he ended up at Louisville or some shit.
I mean, the Saints and a white quarterback. Then maybe there's a glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
You know what? I like what Gary's up to. I'm gonna call it frisky.
Frisky. Ugh. Tough.
Yeah, I mean, he was a frisky 17 of 30 with 120 yards last week. I'm
That's
not sure.
frisky. That's frisky.
It's frisky, it's risky, it's greasy. It's I applaud the effort and go Tyler.
Wow.
No,
Wow. All right. Well. All right. Next part.
I like the stock image, by the way.
Yep. This is a question to the owner of this team. Who on your team are you worried about being a fraud or frisky? Trav.
Yeah, well, I think I saw Terry's already ruled out.
Oh, yeah, that's
Been
an
a real
easy.
piece of shit this season. I kind of my anybody Miami, DJ Moore, flip a coin. Gino, we saw the $29 thrown at him. I suspect a solid 6 fantasy points.
Ooh,
Kyron's been very solid. I'm still not sure how to pronounce my Carolina's receiver's name. Is it
Tetaroa.
Tyrone
Tararoa? Okay.
McMillan.
He's had a couple decent weeks. I see Goff going off against the Vikings, so I see him being Mr. Frisky.
Like that.
I see 88 points in this roster's future.
Might get a win.
Yeah, might
We'll
be all you
see.
need.
I need some fantasy luck. I need some fantasy gods sitting at
Yep.
2 wins. This is kind of a make or break week. I think if you fold to 2 and 7, turn the lights off.
Not bad. All right. Next. Mike. Who on your
Oof.
roster?
Same question, huh?
Who are you worried about being a fraud?
I tell you what,
I know who my pick is.
there's a lot of. I saw Schefter was saying Rashid Shaheed's on the trading block,
Oh,
so that makes me nervous. Depending on where he ends up with some bum quarterback thrown to him. That's gonna affect things. I would say if I had to pick a fraud, it's a pretty good lineup. Let's be honest.
No,
Probably
bitch.
Olave.
Oh, yeah.
He's been pretty inconsistent.
Tyler
His
Shuck
good
throwing
weeks
to
are
him.
great. Oof. Yeah, exactly.
Tyler Shuck.
Oh, Jesus. I think I saw that guy in a Brazzers video last week.
Oh, boy. All right. All right, good. All right, we got 2 more. Next one. No, there's 2 parts of this.
All right.
One, just in general, fraud or frisky. 2, the idea that he only listened to the 2 minutes of the podcast before he turns it off. Fraud or frisky.
Trav, would you like to go first this round, or would you
Sure.
like me to?
I mean, that lamp in the background. What year was this picture taken? Derek's frisky. He's solid. He's here every year. He's a great fantasy mind. He knows better than I. I'll be reading that book I sent him before he does. The 2 minutes is complete bullshit.
Oh.
I see it on loop,
Yeah.
on repeat.
Yeah. Taking
Fall
notes.
asleep to it, and I fully expect him to listen to this as well.
Wow.
I don't think I could agree more. I mean, Wentz as just a general guy, frisky. Especially touchy-feely Wentz,
Oh,
literally frisky.
touchy-feely ones.
Fantasy Wentz always in the mix. The idea that he's only going to listen to 2 minutes of this podcast, I mean, less than 0% chance.
I agree. All right, last one. Fraud or frisky? This podcast. Hey. This the image will be changing for this week since obviously there's 3 of us on here, but we made some upgrades. We had a little fraud or frisky. This podcast lasting very very long, we'll say.
10 out of 10 frisky. What'd you use to generate the graphics?
Little AI.
Yeah.
You'll be in this one. We'll make a new one for this week.
Beautiful smile.
I even got a little intro song coming for this week too. Intro,
I think
outro.
my only disappointment is it didn't start week one. I think this is
I didn't think of it.
brilliant idea and a job well done, and I appreciate you gentlemen having me on.
Hey, I agree.
Again, Travis and I agree. I think we're gonna finish. I think it's only gonna get better. I think we're still finding our stride. We're finding out what works and what maybe doesn't work, and I'm looking forward to more fun weeks with more fun guests.
I agree.
I do just want to add, if I can take 20 minutes to explain Three Eye Atlas and how the aliens are arriving here this week.
Well, my Zoom
online.
call only has a minute 44 left.
Oh,
I
no.
don't have pro yet.
I'll save it for next week.
You can get it in at a minute 36 now.
This is big government silencing Trav now.
Hey, all I'll say is good episode. I'll sign off from there. Week 9. What are we in? Week 9?
Week 9.
I think I'm a frisky team. You guys are both wrong, and we're gonna fucking figure it out.
No, prove us wrong. Beat Wentz. Somebody beat Wentz.
Trying. I don't know who plays him this week. Then they know. We're just looking at him. I don't even know.
Oh, he plays Molk this week, so now I gotta root for Tyler Shuck.
All right, Tyler Shuck, Gary Molk, all on board.
Distance.
Over and out.